Here is the tea though. We went on a couples trip, came back home, and then broke up. We dated for a little bit over a year and a half, and we knew each other a little over 2 years. And this breakup is difficult in other ways because there's no hatred there. I don't believe either of us did anything to cause hatred. We ended on good terms, but the trip was so eye-opening that I had to break it off. There were things in the relationship that weren't the best. If we're looking at the emotional connection, we were just not aligning, and it's hard to be with someone where you're not emotionally aligned. Like, there are some logics that I didn't understand that he had, and vice versa. There was some logic that I had that he didn't understand, and because there was not that understanding, some things that are important to each other we were not doing. This trip was just so eye-opening. I saw basically what my future was gonna look like, and I said no thank you. It was so hard for me. I was crying on the trip. I was crying a week after the trip because he's not a bad guy, but I was just not happy. I had a realization that either we break up now or we wait a few months, try again, but again, because the emotional connection is just not where it needed to be, we could have spent a few months together and then broken up then. Because there's no hatred there, and because genuinely we were good friends, the breakup is kind of like a double whammy. Not only did I choose to lose my boyfriend, I also chose to lose a best friend, and that was also difficult. I had moments of doubt where I was like, oh my god, he's a good guy, like what am I doing, why am I breaking up with him? But I had to listen to my intuition, and I wasn't happy, and I was crying for a reason, and we've had conversations before and things were just not changing, so I decided to call it quits. Do I regret the relationship? No. There was definitely a lot of things that I learned. It brought me hope to the guys out there in the world, and it sucks that I had to hurt a good person and I had to lose a friend too, but it's better for the both of us in the long run because there is a person for each of us out there, and it just wasn't us. There are so many things that I learned from this relationship, and I wish him all the best, but I needed to think of myself first. My biggest takeaway from this relationship is whatever you think is going to be the problem in the very beginning of the relationship is probably what's going to be the biggest problem throughout your relationship.